Nintendo Dad's podcast. He's just lifted everything from Canada and gone and moved to Ireland. So he's took a bit of a break from Nintendo Dad's podcast, and he has gone. So in this series, Mystery Guest, I literally tweet a link out to this and then hit record or hit broadcast and see where it goes from there. And he has disappeared.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you're back? I thought you were gone for good then.
No, I tried to plug in my phone to charge, and I guess it like ran the audio through the car, and then it just like screwed the whole thing up. Damn, what is this? FIBA Skoda car? I don't know.
So we're now live. So hello, Justin.
Hey, Paul. What's going on?
Not much. Just starting this mystery guest podcast, sort of random. Whenever I get half an hour, just giving it a go. So, what's it been like taking a break from your podcast that you do?
That's really it's been very odd, right? Because it's kind of like letting control of something, like releasing control of something that you have a lot of control over. And Jesse and Marty and Zach, the show is in great hands, and they've had amazing guests on. But to like step back and just be like, just go, and I'm not going to do anything for the next like 8 weeks. Just have at her. It's given me a little bit of anxiety, but I will tell you, I think the guys have just been banging it out of the park. I'm excited actually. I come back this week.
Oh, awesome.
May 17th is when the podcast in Canada goes. I'll be getting up bright and early.
Yeah, 3-4 a.m. on Thursday morning.
Yeah, that's god awful. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I also find I've been like yelling at my podcast feed more. So that's that. Like I've been yelling at the guys. I'm like, "You're wrong, Marty. You're dead wrong. Metroid is an amazing game. What are you, stupid?"
You feel a bit like us then. How we sort of listen to it and have our own little rant about it and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I've definitely kind of like the podcast itch. I think I've booked with both Bobby Pauls and Sean Capri. I think,
nice.
Like the week I come back, I do like 3 podcasts back to back.
Awesome. It'll be good to get back into a routine then and things like that, won't it? And
it will. And the funny part is kind of, if I kind of like go into the psychology of it, I'm not the psych major at all, but when we kind of said we were doing this move, we kind of threw all of our everything up in the air, right? And all of a sudden you don't have your same friends, right? You're moving across the world. You don't have that, but the ability to listen to the podcasts that I listen to, right? I'm thinking obviously the Nintendo dads, Bobby and Sean, Mega Dads, these people, Dave Moore and yourself, even when we did like the Mario Kart, these people that we've created a community with over the last 2 years who have become friends, to all of a sudden like remove your actual friends and just have them with you, like in your pocket, has been this kind of really comforting feeling.
It is weird how you can sort of, no matter where you are, you just pull your phone out your pocket and you can sort of text someone, and within 15 minutes you've got a reply, haven't you? It's weird.
Whether it's the texting or just like listening to them literally in my ears on the podcast, right? Like these are friends that I know and people that I care about, and it's kind of been very comforting in that way, which has been great. And then obviously the community that's been built around the Nintendo Dads community, 25 guys in this line chat, so many of the Patreon supporters who are just continually chatting up in there, right? I know you're part of that as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. It brings like-minded people together, doesn't it? No matter what sort of it doesn't matter sort of what sex or race or job or anything like that, or how old you are. You've always got a common interest, and that's cool to bring everyone together like that.
Yeah, I love kind of like I was smart enough a long time ago to like turn off my notifications in the line chat, but like I'll wake up in the morning, and maybe you experience it because of the time zone difference too, where all of a sudden like I'll go to bed, and like when I go to bed it's 10 o'clock here, right? But it's like 3 o'clock in Alberta, and so people are still chatting. So I wake up to like 90 messages in my line chat.
Yeah, I've turned the notifications off, and every day I in the morning I flick through and have a little read and have a little moan to myself when someone says something that I don't agree with, and things like that.
Yeah.
It's good. It's cool.
Yeah. Now you said you're throwing back some tea. What kind of tea are you drinking?
PG Tips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Gary Gray, I think, is joining the call. Is that right?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, look at that. There we go. Other people in this wonderful time zone.
How are you doing, Gary?
What's going on?
Yeah, not too bad. You hear me this time?
Yeah, just about this time.
Yeah.
So what sort of have you got into the tea drinking yet, Justin?
Yeah, I've had like everyone who comes over brings like a welcome gift to my house. It is always like, here's some rashers or here's some black pudding, and it's always like and a box of tea. We drink a lot of tea at home, so we're tea drinkers, which is great. But all of a sudden,
right.
I think we're stocked for like the next 2 years. The amount of boxes of teas that have showed up, but it's a lot of berries tea and lion's tea.
Right. Okay. That's a little bit different from Ireland to here. We have Tetley's and PG and Yorkshire tea and things like that. So it's a little bit. It's all tastes the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly, right. But apparently in Ireland, it's a hot debate whether you're a berries man or a lions man. It's one of those two. Like, yeah. So, but it's been good. A little bit of splash of milk in it, and it's grand.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing says a weird welcome gift like black pudding. Hey, have some pig blood. That's sausage shape.
Yeah. I'm trying to like where my thought is wherever we are, like obviously we're in Ireland right now, but we're gonna do some traveling. We're gonna go over to like Scotland and Holland and France. Wherever we are, I want us to like just dive into the culture, right? So your culture in Scotland is your traditional. You have some haggis, and we're gonna have some haggis, right? But I have tried about 6 different types of blood pudding here, or black and white pudding, and I can pretty much say flat out, still gross. Give it a shot. Just don't like it. And the psychology of it like doesn't get to me, that it's like congealed blood. I'm like, that doesn't bother me. It's, hey, my daughter's in the background. You can see her.
Hello.
We are literally in a Tesco parking lot. I kid you not. But I still eat it. But that's not the psychology. It just doesn't taste good.
It's you put up with it, don't you? Really, sort of thing. It's one of them things that, like when you get full breakfast, it's on there, and
yeah,
it's the only time I eat it.
So now, so is it something that's common over in like the UK, like in England as well too?
Yeah. If you go to a cafe or anywhere like that, you always get black pudding on a breakfast.
Yeah, it's common enough. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was primarily an Irish thing.
No, it's big in Scotland as well, I believe.
Oh.
I've not been to Scotland much. So what's the plan for the rest of the weekend? Have you got any Mario Kart gaming sessions in with the kids?
I haven't yet. My daughter was playing this morning. I went and got a haircut. Beautiful thing about the Switch. I went to get a haircut. My daughter was like, I'm going to come with you. Okay. And she's like, can I take the Switch? Yeah, you can. So then she just sat in the barber as I was getting my haircut, and she was playing Mario Kart.
Awesome.
Great. Probably not tonight. Tonight we're going to the dogs. We're gonna go to dog races.
Oh, awesome! Great. Yeah, there's a place near me in Manchester, Bellevue. That's got the greyhound racing. That's pretty good, pretty fun.
Yeah, we live in a crescent, and like literally across the street from the crescent is the dog races.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I mean, every Friday and Saturday so far, it's been pretty hopping there. Like it's pretty loud, you can hear it, so it sounds like a good time. I'm hoping tomorrow to get in some Mario Kart time. We'll see. Tomorrow in Canada on Sunday is Mother's Day. So we've got some calls back to Canada to say hi to the mums, right? But obviously we've got to plan a little bit of a date for my wife Jody here. The girls have got some things planned, so we'll see if we get any Mario Kart in this weekend. But definitely some other plans. Have you guys been playing it still? Yeah.
Yeah, I've not really played too much of it, to be honest. I played a bit on launch day, and my internet connection's not been great. I've not had a lot of time to play at home, so I've been trying to play it while I've been out in the car or you know, on a lunch break or things like that, and the phone signal's not really good enough for me to play online.
Right.
Yeah, I've been playing it a fair bit. I've been hosting competitions on the Nintendo UK fans community on Facebook.
Nice.
And we've been playing using Discord, which you joined us, didn't you, Justin, for a while last week?
Last week for a couple rounds. Yeah, before I had to head off to bed.
Yeah, everybody started leaving after about 20 consecutive first place from me.
Realizing they can't beat you, they're like, we're out.
You know what it is? It's the Sonic helmet. People see the Sonic helmet, they're like, can't deal with this guy anymore.
It's a rubbish decision. I'm out. I'm going home.
I've not really played any Zelda, to be honest, either since I've done the 4 Divine Beasts. I've been to Ganon's Castle. I've ran off in fear, and then I've not really played since.
Yeah, I haven't. I have got the 3 Divine Beasts done. I have 3 of the 4 done. I'm at 60 hours. But you know what? I find that I haven't just I just haven't had time. Just honestly, right now, settling into life, I haven't had the time to really sit down and play as much as I wanted to in that way. But it's still very much a game that I'm still enjoying, just slowly working through. Right? Like I don't want to rush it, and I know that like people are doing, we'll do the 4 Divine Beasts, kill Ganon, and then come back and do some side missions. But I feel like after I kill Ganon, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm tapped. I'm out.
Yeah, as well, with the DLC coming, I don't want to finish before the DLC comes because I want to make the most of the DLC as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that DLC pack is starting to look good now for it. I did pick it up, so I'm glad picked it up, and then I ran and found my Switch shirt and my other 2 treasure boxes for the first drop. But that DLC is looking really good. I'll throw this right now for you as a bit of a Paul Lloyd exclusive for this podcast, and Gary can listen in obviously as well. But I think at E3, what we're going to see from Nintendo is a lot of DLC information, and I think we're going to see a rollout of Zelda Beyond 2017 Christmas.
Yeah. I can see them using this universe or this what do you call it? This world, and doing other things. Like you've got on the left hand side when you cross that canyon, and you can't climb up the wall. You can't go anywhere. It just says you've reached the boundary, and that's it. And I can see them extending that as well somehow.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what this next mission adds in December. But I would not be shocked if we see Zelda become a multi-year strategy for Nintendo with DLC rollouts through the entire life cycle.
Same way that Grand Theft Auto is at the moment.
Yeah. I also think that we're going to hear of Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Right.
I think they did such a high attachment rate with their DLC for the Wii U. It will also help pull those people who are like, I have it on the Wii U. Why am I buying the Switch? That they roll out 4 more courses, and I think that's what they do. Instead of saying here's Mario Kart 9, it is here's Mario Kart Deluxe, next pack. Right? They like build a base of it, and that's the same thing with Zelda. I don't think we're gonna see another Zelda on the Switch. I think they're gonna build out the universe of Breath of the Wild with DLC packs, and then the next Zelda will be whenever the newest console drops.
Right. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a solid theory. I mean, it's took them 5-6 years to create this Breath of the Wild. They're not going to make another Zelda for the Switch, are they? They haven't got long enough, really. They haven't got enough time.
Yeah, they're not going to. Go ahead, Gary.
I was just saying, my thoughts are a little bit different to yours. I could see more Zelda DLC than what's been announced at the moment, but in true Nintendo fashion, I don't think we're going to see any Mario Kart 8 DLC.
No,
No, because I think Nintendo have got a habit of doing something to really please the fans, and then another thing to really annoy the fans. And I think the annoying thing is going to be no Mario Kart DLC.
Okay, all right.
But in its place, I think we've got a good chance of seeing an Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they roll out, right? They're definitely spending a lot of time on Odyssey. They've mentioned that. I've always said with E3, what I would love for them to do, and I don't know how, and I think they could do it. I just don't know why they choose. Well, I kind of know why they choose not to, and Jesse's argued with me as well. But whatever their game is that they're highlighting, so this case they're obviously going to be highlighting Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
You need to be allowed to go to the eShop that day of E3 and download a demo.
Yeah,
Download
agreed.
the exact same playable demo that is being played at E3 that all the press get their hands on.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 15-minute play, whatever it is. You get access at every single game that the press gets access to. You get the same demo. You only get it for like a week, right? Then it disappears. And then maybe right before the game launches, like a month and a half before Odyssey drops, it rolls out again, the exact same demo, right? But allows people who maybe missed it in June to go have a go at it.
Yeah, they were really bad for demos, weren't they, on the Wii?
I think it's Nintendo being petrified of data miners is the reason why they don't put demos out.
Yeah.
And it kind of
yeah.
makes sense, but I mean, demos are brilliant. They're the best way to advertise any game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Gary. You are right. You would see the data miners crack into it, which is where the problem always lies, right? Which is why if you could find a way of like literally being contained completely and not mined, like almost like a standalone mini game in some ways, that would be I think the way you'd want to do it. I'm actually shocked. Speaking of that, we haven't seen a demo for ARMS yet.
Yeah. We both played that, me and Paul.
No, I never played it. I skipped that.
You skipped it. Yeah,
I skipped it to go and play Zelda twice.
Yeah. What did you guys think of ARMS?
I'm not keen.
Having played it, I wasn't keen before I played it, but it's not a Splatoon. It's not as in depth, but it is more in depth than you'd believe it to be. It's not something where you can flail your arms around and win. You have to aim. You have to be tactical.
Yeah, the trouble is, I don't want to sit in front of the telly doing that. I'm not interested. If I want to do that, I'll get the Wii out. I'm just not interested anymore.
Well,
yeah. I think it's interesting that the same week as E3, and they're doing their ARMS tournament, is the same couple days later. ARMS drops for the Switch.
I think that they know that once the hype goes from that, they're not going to make many sales.
Well, I think they're going to do a massive reveal of ARMS, more of it at E3. I think that's one of the reasons it got pushed off to June as opposed to March, which was its original release date. I think they're adding more to it. And I think they're going to blow the lids off that even more so in right during that week of E3. I think that's all going to be revealed through the tournament.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah. They're doing a Splatoon tournament as well, aren't they? I believe at E3.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's going to be on the third day, is it?
Yeah, with teams representing the actual country. So like US has a team. Four like countries are entering Splatoon teams.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to get on.
Yeah. They're really trying to get into that massive online, right? That environment, that the esports.
Yeah, the esports sort of arena type thing.
Yeah. The one thing I think is important about E3 for people to bear in mind is to keep a bit of a level head on expectations, because people will expect far too much every time. Walk away completely disappointed. You know, even if they only show actual footage of the games that's already been announced, it's still good enough. You've got a lot of games which we haven't seen footage for.
Yeah.
I really don't believe they're going to show a Metroid like everyone thinks they are. I don't think they're going to show a lot of games like that. I think
the thing with the Metroid, Gary, is I don't even think they need to show like gameplay footage. I think even if they just said we're working on it, like a splash screen, that would be enough. People are like, we're good. They've heard what we wanted. See you later. Bye. And like, I think that's all they would have to do, literally.
Yeah, I think Nintendo stopped doing that after Skyward Sword and Xenoblade X, because they did the same things with those. And I mean, we saw Xenoblade X for what felt like 17 years of E3 before it actually hit. And
I'm more interested in seeing what third parties are going to bring to the Switch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play it, but I'd love to see Call of Duty on there for the simple fact of it'll just boost the sales the same way as if FIFA was on there. It boosts the sales for people who aren't really into Nintendo sort of thing.
Yeah, any third party support with actual purchases is gonna strengthen the case for other third parties to join, right? Which I think is pretty massive.
It has a snowball effect, then, doesn't it?
Yeah. I do agree, Gary, that I think that Nintendo will tell the story of what you're going to be playing this year.
Yeah.
Not what you're playing in 2019 or 2020. They've rarely did that. They did that with they actually did that with Breath of the Wild, and we all know how that went. But the real, and even in the press release, they said we're focusing on what's happening in 2017 primarily. Yeah. So I do think we will get a like 80% 2017. I do think we'll get a, by the way, we're working on this, right? Or, so example, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we might see early 2018, right? Like that may got pushed. So things that we're aware of, the dates may have shifted, I think, but that's it. But I also agree with you, Paul. I'd love to see what third parties. The big one right now is Ubisoft and Rabbids and Mario, this big matchup, right? That appeared to have just been like straight out leaked. Like nobody's keeping that one a secret. So no surprise there.
But if it had big titles, if it had FIFA, if it had Call of Duty, and if it had Grand Theft Auto, then it'd bring a hell of a lot of people to the system, and that'd be cool to whip the Switch out and drive around for a bit in Grand Theft Auto and then put it away again.
Yeah.
You know.
I've also got a feeling that we're going to see something from Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Ooh, well, I don't know. That's a tough one, right? They just dropped the game this week.
Yeah, I've just played it today.
Yeah. So, I don't know if they'll do more skin. I don't know if they do skin packs. That one's a tough one. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna drop. I gotta take the little one home. But
all right, awesome.
Paul,
well, thanks
for having me on, Gary. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, do you want to just give a quick plug of what you do, where you are on the internet?
Sure. Nintendo Dads. Follow us at Nintendo Dads. Twitter. We're a podcast. We do stuff. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. If you want to follow me personally, it's at Masson, MASSON 23. And follow me on my weird journey through Ireland for the next several years. So, but Gary, Paul, we'll have to figure something out. If I'm heading across to your way and there's like a Gamescom, we'll have to meet up in some way, eh?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, I love it. We'll talk to you guys later, eh?
All right, take care.
Bye.
And then there was two.
This is awkward, looking into each other's eyes lovingly, Paul.
So you've just got Minecraft then?
Yeah, I've just got it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll have to sort something out with Minecraft, because I've been trying to sort a stream together where we take on. I've never played Minecraft before, so we take on a boss, or we take on a mission or a quest or whatever you do in Minecraft, and then we sort of, a group of us go off and do that mission, and then we have permadeath, so that once you're dead, you're gone, and that's it.
Well, I only played it on the iOS before, on the iPhone. So this is the first time I've had like a console or a PC version, and I'm useless at it, Paul. Utterly useless. I kept finding myself throwing my equipment away. We're like, I'm gonna take him back.
Like on Breath of the Wild, when you run up to someone and just throw the sword straight at them.
Except on that, I kept pressing duck by mistake.
Awesome. Well, we'll sort that.
Yeah, that's the
definitely sort that.
And just walk around. But I mean, back to the E3 thing. I think it's important for everyone to stay kind of positive, rather than bring the onslaught of hate because there wasn't a new Metroid. We got people lose themselves sometimes. They get a bit they get a bit caught up in it, don't they? Yeah, because I mean, I know I post negative stuff jokingly, but I've actually stopped doing it because it's getting to the point where I think people think I'm being serious.
Yeah, you probably think you're being serious yourself.
But just saying that though, Animal Crossing is still just a game about fetch quests.
I've never played it. I've never really been into Animal Crossing.
It's just a fetch quest game without an ending. How many pets is amazing. I love it.
I don't know. I can't really get into it. It was what's that? Harvest Moon. That's a bit like that, is it?
Harvest Moon's a bit more. Yeah, it's like it, but Harvest Moon's a bit more of a game than Animal Crossing is.
Right.
I'm really gonna upset people, Paul. Sorry if your channel sets on fire.
I know. There'll be people with pitchforks outside.
Okay, so the reason I'm so salty about it is because I got duped into buying it 3 whole goddamn times now, and every single time I bought that game, I regretted buying it.
It's been the same game every time.
Yeah. It's like buying Mario on Virtual Console again. I need to realise, hang on, I've already completed this for the 20th time.
Oh man! All right, so we're gonna end it there, Gary. We've had about half an hour on there. So again, you plug your internet space.
At the moment, I'm dying from a cold, so I haven't been doing anything for a while now. So I'll plug something if I do something in the future, but for now, kind of on the shelf for a second while I've sorted things out and raising a 2-year-old who just chooses to destroy the living room every day.
Following a 2-year-old round.
It's unbelievable. Like, I put all the toys away in a box, and then within a second, they're everywhere again.
Oh, that's like me with the dog. The baby's okay at the moment because she can't crawl, and she just sort of sits there or lies there and plays with whatever toy you give her. Whereas the dog goes into his bed, gets everything out, puts it all around the house, and then you got to go around.
Well, my consoles are behind my telly because that's the only place you can't get to. It's that bad.
I've got it all to come.
Yeah, you definitely have.
All right. Well, cheers for that, Gary. And we
worries.
will speak again soon, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll probably stalk you on the next one of these you do again.
All right. Great stuff.
All right.
And thanks to everyone for watching, and bye-bye.